down here to Brands Hatch today to push the car on a little bit. I've always had a long-standing goal of trying to get this car 13, around Brands Hatch Indy circuit in a sub 50-second lap. Something which I've been trying for some time to achieve. The quickest time that I've achieved so far was a 50.2, which was done in competition some years ago, before a lot of the big changes that were made fairly recently. So that was on treaded tyres with a H pattern gearbox. We've since then put a 6-speed sequential gearbox into the car with flat shift, paddle shift, redone the engine ECU to help orchestrate those changes and to help the gearbox and the engine synchronise much better. So we're trying to get out in the car some more. I have actually only driven the car twice since the gearbox went in 2 years ago. So seat time has been very minimal, to say the least. And this year, 2025, I just want to be out in the car as much as possible. So the last time the car was out was actually Boxing Day 2024. It was the second time I've driven the car with the sequential gearbox in. We had a good P2 there, and nothing has really changed since then. So we're down at Brands Hatch today with the car as it came off that plum pudding event. So low boost, all the suspension settings are the same. We've just put some dry weather tyres on it, and we're going to test throughout the day to see if we can get down into this to get this elusive 49-second lap of Brands Hatch Indy. So I've just come in for first session, decent run out. I think we got 10, 12 consecutive laps in. It's pretty much a tank of fuel around here. Car felt really, really good. Really settled, loads and loads of front end. Brakes were phenomenal. I had a touch of vibration halfway through. I was pushing quite hard on the brakes, and there is some big braking zones at Brands, so I'm not surprised. It's a real physical car to drive at the moment. Yeah, it's tiring. It's a lot of effort to muscle it around here. It's quite a tight circuit and it's a fast car, so things come up on you very quickly, and you do have to be, really on your game. Nothing in the way of problems or errors, nothing that I would change. So we're just going to have a quick look over the car. Get ready to go again. That session returned a 52.9, which I don't think is too bad for, a few months out of the car and fresh conditions and everything else. So quite happy with that. Obviously 3 seconds to go for what we're here for, but I feel confident, everything's good, and we'll show you the clip of that run out now. So back in from session 2, went very, very well. Made no changes at all to the car. Just put some fuel in, general eyeball over everything to make sure everything's good. Having played with tyre pressures a little bit, but nothing that's worth documenting or talking about. Just confidence, really. Confidence in the car, able to push a little bit more. Reigned us another second and a half off, so I think we're down to a 51.3 now, which is good. You know, it's a good solid lap. I think there's plenty more in the car. Engine's still turned down from plum pudding, so we've got a second and a half with just horsepower alone. So that would do the job. But I still think there's more to come on low boost settings. So we're just going to push on a bit harder through the corners now. Lean on the car a little bit more. There's no signs of anything wayward happening when I'm leaning on it at the moment. I believe there's a lot more in it with low boost settings, which is about 280 horsepower, by the way. So yeah, we'll show you the clip now of what happened in the second run, and then we'll go back out shortly and have another go and see if we can get a bit lower down. I'm going to have a little go. Okay. See you in a bit. Thanks, mate. Back in from session 3 now. Started to lean on the car a little bit more after 2 or 3 laps. Had a pretty awful vibration front right, so brought the car back in. The CV gator on the drive shaft is split on the outer, so it melted pretty much. All the grease had unfortunately spilled out, and the CV joints just overheated. So locking up, causing the vibration. So we're going to get a new shaft put in it, which we carry, and get back out there for a 4th session just after lunch. So back in from our 4th session today, here at Brands Hatch, after this elusive 49 seconds lap of the Indy circuit. As is with most things in motorsport, sadly, we had a little bit of a mechanical. Started off as a very small vibration, got a bigger vibration, started to become uncertain on the power, and I wasn't willing to risk myself, the car, or anybody else who's here to have a nice day by driving a car that was, you know, getting a bit dangerous, to be honest. So we've put a stop to that. In summary, you know, we've had a lovely day. I've been out with my mates, racing my car, trying to achieve something that's not been done before in the sunshine. It's been a glorious day. You know, what is not to like? We'll come back, we'll get this vibration sorted on the front end of the car, and we'll come back and we'll get this lap time. So yeah, all is not lost. Wonderful day, loads and loads and loads of laps in the car, loads of seat time, which is just what I wanted. Yeah, we'll put up a last session of in-car now for you, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for watching.